There's a little-known invasion quietly going on in Florida. It's called the air potato. The vines are beginning to take over native trees and plants. And recently, Yankeetown, in conjunction with the local Sierra Club, sponsored a day of air potato collection to raise awareness of this devastating invasive plant.
Well, this is the first annual Yankeetown air potato roundup. I'm proud to say that we finally got it off the ground here this morning. And it's been in the planting stages a couple of years, and I think we've got a great turnout and a beautiful day to do it, and hopefully we put a dent in the air potato problem here in Yankeetown.
Why is the air potato a problem? I mean, is it, and where is it from?
From what I understand, and I'm not well versed at this, it's an Asian plant, and it has no natural enemies. So wherever it grows, it takes over. And the problem is it shades out the native plants, and of course, when it shades them out, they can't grow. They don't have any room to grow where those guys are growing.
And if somebody sees some on their property, tell us what they should do with them.
Well, right now, in early spring is the best time because the vines have died from the frost, and the potatoes are still either hanging on those vines or they're right on top of the ground. And as the wind blows and the rain rains and the leaves fall, those potatoes get covered up. And then when the temperature comes back up, the roots sprout and down they go. And it's amazing how fast they become a plant. And then you'll see up to about a 35, 40-foot vine come out of a little bitty potato and cover a tree just that quickly. So,
were you the one that put some in your burn barrel?
Yeah, I had 2, 3, 5-gallon buckets of air potatoes that I picked up in my backyard over here. And there was an old burn barrel, and I just dumped them in that burn barrel on top of some ashes and some old burnt cans and stuff. Came back a month later, and they had grown about 4 feet out of that burn barrel, up on each other, growing on themselves. And somebody told me to put a box of salt on them, and I poured a box of salt on them, and I poured about a quart of vinegar, and that took care of them. So that might be one way, but they suggest, and this is what I suggest, put them in the landfill. And what they do is crush them, intentionally crush them, and then they cover them where they can't possibly grow.
Okay.
So, but that was quite an experience with those.
It's pretty much engulfed this. Shows you how prolific they are.
They are, and the thing is, there was nothing for them to grow on.
Hey, you're representing the Sierra Club. If somebody wants to join the Sierra Club, tell us a website.
Yeah, very good idea. The website is ssjsierra.org, and that's one word, ssjsierra.org, and everything will be on there, even a membership application.
Okay.
All our old newsletters, all our new news, everything is on that website.
Great. Hey, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.
Okay. So, how'd it go today?
Went very well with the number of volunteers we had. We worked less than 2 hours and picked up between 250 and 300 pounds of air potatoes just right here, very close, within walking distance.
Wow.
We didn't get out into the outlands yet. So I think it's a very big success, and people learned a lot. A lot of folks don't know what these are, how invasive they are, and I think we've making progress.
Good. Yeah, and people know what they look like now, so if they don't have to wait for air potato day, they can pick them up anytime, right?
Yes. That's what a part of the program was meant to be, was to educate everyone so they know what they are.
All right, good job.
Thank you.
Well, to cap off the first annual air potato roundup, the Isaac Walton House, Ike's, supplied the volunteers with some free gumbo and then supplied some nice music for the town of Yankeetown.